guys, welcome back to We Watch the Movie. I am Mike, and if you're wondering where Jay is, I'll explain this to you guys really quick so you know what's going on. Absolutely nothing is wrong, and you're not going to get a single less video than you would have gotten either way. The thing is that Jay and I live an hour apart, and when we do news stories, like if a news story comes out on a Saturday, and we're planning to shoot on a Wednesday, by the time we put out that news story video, less people on the outside of the general people who always watch the videos click on it. Now when they do that, that's fine with us. It's not all about the views, you know, it's not all about getting there first. We just like to kick back, have a good time. We love talking about movies, even if we have to wait a couple days to do it. The problem with that, though, is that YouTube actually hurts our channel, and has been hurting our channel for a couple years now because of that, because of their algorithm. Because the way it's set up is that if a few people on the outside, like I said, don't click on the video as much as before, they will start to ding our entire back catalog, all of our videos, because that video didn't get as much as other videos who came out at this time and blah, 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 whatever the fuck. It's a stupid, awful, horrible system that really clips in the wings any kind of creativity or channels thinking outside the box or doing different things than just chasing the mainstream stuff. And it fucking sucks, YouTube. That being said, what you're gonna see from me is these daily videos talking about the news as it happens, and you're not gonna get a single different or lesser video from me and Jay when we film. This is all extra shit, just so you guys know that. I hope you understand. Speaking of extra shit, big news, there's Halloween Kills news that just came out today, and there's also Scream news that we're going to talk about. But first, the Halloween Kills news, this just came out and it confused the fucking badicks out of me because I thought that we already knew this. I thought that David Gordon Green in an article a little while back said already that Kyle Richards was coming back, but Variety says, no, I got that exclusive, motherfucker. And Variety says exclusive, Kyle Richards is coming back for Halloween Ends. They say that her character was such a popular character among Halloween fans that they decided to rewrite the script for Halloween Ends to include her in it. So I guess she wasn't already in there, unless she was and they just gave her an extended role, but that doesn't seem like what they're saying here, Jim. What the fuck? She says, when my character didn't die, I was like, hello? Hello? She says, I can't talk about any storylines, but all I can say is we start filming in January, and I'm so excited to return with Jamie Lee Curtis and David Gordon Green. She mentions that she didn't get any on-set screen time with Jamie Lee, and she hopes that that changes. But let's talk about Kyle Richards for a second here. Lindsay Wallace. I agree with what they said. I think that some of the returning characters were awkward and didn't really fit, and it was strange. Brackett's line specifically, I was not a fan of the whole Brackett thing. It felt forced and it felt sort of cheesy to me. Nurse Chambers felt just off a little bit. Kyle Richards felt natural. She felt like she was supposed to be there. The way that she acted, the way that she delivered her lines. Her character had a badass moment. Remember in the park, she didn't fucking think twice about it. She was like, fuck you, motherfucker, I've been in prison. She grabs those bricks, throws them in that bag, and just hits Michael right in the face with a bag of bricks. She was really smart in the movie, and I'm actually glad that they're bringing her back. The only thing that you could possibly worry about here is that they keep tinkering with Halloween Ends, like it was supposed to be a set done deal, and they keep saying, oh, now it's not going to take place on the same night, oh, now we're going to add this character in there. They got a lot to wrap up in this movie, and I just hope that they focus on the right themes to really give it the time it needs to breathe and really tie up the loose ends that we want to tie up and not just start a whole bunch of new ones. That is maybe a fear I have for Halloween Ends. Not saying that's going to happen, and I'm glad Kyle Richards is back, but that's the news. Also something fun, here is your motherfucking Halloween Kills Blu-ray 4K cover. It's pretty basic, the exact same thing that you got with the cover, but hey, it's cool that it's happening. It's gonna have extended footage, it's gonna have the alternate cut, it's gonna have a commentary with Jamie Lee Curtis and Judy Greer on it. It's gonna have a bunch of cool stuff like that on there, so look forward to that. There's your cover for it. Moving on to the Scream news now. This is interesting. Kevin Williamson did an interview, the writer of, he's touched on every single Scream film in the franchise, the writer of the original movie, Full Stop. Kevin Williamson did an interview with The Independent, Trent Grimm, The Independent. And he talks about his whole career. He talked about being gay and writing Scream and how he felt like some of the same themes and the things that he went through tied into the franchise in that ways. And he also talks about something really interesting, he says, is that he's already seen the new Scream film 7 to 8 times. He hasn't full stop written it like he did some of the other ones, but it's a more John Carpentorial role as he did with Halloween in my eyes. That's the way I see it, at least. He says he hung out on set, he met the cast and crew, and he offered advice whenever he needs it. And he also says he loved the movie that he's seen 7 or 8 times, and he says he thinks it's really good and a lot of fun. If you like the first Scream, I think you're gonna have a blast. That is just one more fucking ornament on the tree of Matthew Lillard coming back to play Stu. In my fucking eyes. In my fucking eyes, because I fucking want it, and you give it. Seriously, I know some people don't want that, but I want Stu back. I think he could have survived, and fucking Kevin Williamson wrote a script in which Stu survived, for Scream 3, but then Columbine happened and they had to change the whole thing. So in his eyes, he's already alive. I hope he fucking comes back. I've said that 1,000 times. But to me, him saying, if you like the first Scream, you're really gonna like this one, probably doesn't mean jack tits, but at least to me, it's another little, because you know who's in the first fucking movie? Stu! His parents are gonna be so mad at him! Kevin Williamson says some interesting things about what happened on Scream 4. He says, when you have a big successful franchise and money is on the line, it suddenly becomes a studio possession. They're hands-on and it's no longer your baby. The article goes on to talk about how there was too many cooks in the kitchen, it was a difficult set, Williamson's script was tampered with by numerous other parties, and Craven was reportedly unhappy. It says that the motive of the film's killer, a teenager so desperate for instant fame that they plot to usurp to usurp Sydney as America's favorite celebrity victim was Williamson's, but much of the rest of that script wasn't. He says that Scream 2 was fun, but it was made super fast. He said he begged the Weinsteins not to make him write Scream 3. He said, if I have to write a Scream movie with everything going on in my life right now, he was filming H2O, he's doing all this crazy shit. He's like, I'll drop dead. They made him do it anyway. You saw how that turned out. So it's gonna be nice seeing him come back, be able to breathe a little bit all these years into the future and really just be able to give advice and help out on the set. More news that I think Scream is gonna be fucking rad, man. And we think you're fucking rad, and if you think that we're fucking rad, please check out our Patreon down below. There's an extra 60 plus movie commentaries. There's a monthly commentary that you get to vote on. There's hundreds of extra videos. You get your own movie review. You get a personalized cameo style message from any of our characters, Leatherface, Loomis, Slenderman, whoever the fuck you want, about whatever the fuck you want. You get an old school Blockbuster membership type card. You get a mailed autographed photo. Tons of shit, Dean! Click on it down below. I'll put a link down there for you. We love your fucking faces. Thanks for all you guys do. You're amazing motherfuckers. Click that subscribe button and get some goddamn wham up in you, Sydney.
I had a sister named Judith. She had sex with this kid. It all ended awkwardly quick. You know, I stabbed her in the tits. I know it probably wasn't cool of me, but I just went crazy. You see, my middle name is Audrey. Michael Audrey, my